Welcome back to another episode of previewing the weekend action. And starting the Premier League with Man United hosting Liverpool on Sunday. That is a huge clash. Man United in sixth, not doing too good, but they came back from behind against Atalanta, so they're in a little bit of good form. Liverpool are in great form. They still haven't lost in the league, and of course in the Champions League they won 3 out of 3, so they're in super form. Man United's form has been really inconsistent, pretty bad to be honest. Their wins have been late wins, so this season it's not been this season. Their good season. Ole is probably gonna get sacked pretty soon. They've been lucky with the late goals. The player to watch, of course, is the star man himself, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's just elite. He always scores late goals. Twice in Champions League in a row. He's the definition of clutch. In the league, he's got 5 games and, of course, 3 goals. 4 starts only, no assist. He's not been super good in the league, but he's been pretty decent. 3 goals in 5 games is not bad until 131 minutes per goal was pretty good. Liverpool's form has been excellent. It could not be better. They've not lost this season, and they're on a 2-game winning streak. 3 wins in the last 4 games, but big wins too, not small wins. They got a draw against Man City too, so they're just having an excellent season. The player to watch for Liverpool, of course, is the star man, Mohamed Salah. People say right now he's the best player in the world. Him and Karim Benzema really have a discussion between themselves. He's an elite player, and he's showing it with his Premier League stats. He has, in 8 games, 7 goals. He's tied for top scorer. He has also 4 assists, 103 minutes per goal. That's elite, and he's a winger. So, honestly, he's probably the best player in the Premier League. For my prediction, I'm going with a 3-2 victory for Liverpool. No late winner for Man United this time. Brace from Mohamed Salah and a goal from Sadio Mane, as well as a goal from Ronaldo and a goal from Marcus Rashford, who's come back from injury recently. Next up is La Liga, and that could literally only be one game. It's El Clasico weekend. Barcelona hosting Real Madrid on Sunday. Barcelona have not started the season too good. 7th after 8 games, 15 points. It's not too good. They're behind Rayo Vallecano and Osasuna, and second for Real Madrid. And they're having a pretty good season. 22 goals for after 8 games. That's elite. And they're having mixed seasons. And in Champions League, Barcelona have 3 points after 3 games, while Real Madrid has 6. So Barcelona form has been like Man United, very inconsistent. 3 losses there in the last 8 games. They're on a 2-game winning streak against Valencia and Dinamo Kiev, and then they beat Levante too, but it's really inconsistent. Not at all what we think of Barcelona. So they're really having not a great season. It looks like Koeman probably will get sacked. My player to watch is probably the best performing teenager right now in world football, Ansu Fati. He only played 3 games, only 1 start this season, but 2 goals. He's coming back from a big injury, and yet he still scores just after coming back from a huge injury. He really has the potential to go to the top. Real Madrid's form is better than Barcelona's, but it's a little bit shaky though. Only won 1 last 4 games, 2 losses against Espanyol and Sheriff. Not very good. Draw with Villarreal, but they're back in banging form after thrashing Shakhtar Donetsk 5-0. And before that, they had beaten Mallorca 6-1. So the player to watch for is Vinicius Jr. He's also another great youngster. 8 games, 6 started, 5 goals, 113 minutes per goal. Gets 2 assists too. He's having also an elite season. For my prediction, I'm going with a 2-1 Real Madrid win. Another big away win. And Barcelona's goal scorer is going to be Memphis Depay. And goals for Benzema. And I'm going to say Vinicius for Real Madrid. Wolfsburg's season so far has not been good at all. They're in 6th, which you'd expect better from them. Freiburg are in 4th, haven't lost, undefeated. They're having a great season. It cannot get better. Wolfsburg are also in Champions League, which they only have 2 points after 3 games, in a group where they really should have a chance to get through. So they're having disappointment in Bundesliga and in Champions League both. So they're going to have to think about possible changes in the management of this team. Wolfsburg are in horrific form, losing 4 of the last 5 competitive games, the only one being a home draw to Sevilla in Champions League. After having started 4 wins out of 4, they're struggling. They just cannot buy a win from anywhere. The player to watch for is Wout Weghorst. He's a great striker. He's not having as good a season as he used to, but he's still having a correct season. 7 starts, 8 games, 3 goals and an assist in a team that doesn't score many goals to begin with. They have better defense than attack. Freiburg are definitely in complete different direction, as they have not lost this season, undefeated. Big draws against Leipzig, win away to Hertha, win away to Stuttgart, and a home win against Dortmund. They're in great form. Their player to watch for is Nico Schlotterbeck, a good young defender, 21 years old. 8 games, twice in Team of the Week. This season, Bundesliga has 1.8 interceptions per game, 2.5 tackles per game, 5.5 clearances per game. He's having a great season, only 21. He has the potential to go to the top 2. For my prediction, with a 1-1 draw, Wolves are going to score through Wout Weghorst, and Freiburg are going to score through Aaron Demirovic. The next game is Roma-Napoli. Roma, who are 4th, still haven't drawn this season, but 15 points after 8 games, not too bad in front of Atalanta, Lazio, and Juventus is pretty good. While Napoli are top, they've won every single game. That is sensational. They're having a sensational season, of course, in the league, at least. The best defense there. Roma are also in UEFA Conference League, and you'll see a little bit later that they've not had the best result yesterday. Napoli are in Europa League, and they've not lived up to the hype so far after 3 games. Yeah, Roma, they're not in great form, let's be honest. They had 8 games ago, big win against CSKA Sofia, but then a loss, and then a win, and then a loss, and then a win. So it's very inconsistent form. 2 wins in the last 4 games, but also 2 losses. But yesterday they lost 6-1 to Bodo Glimt, which is not great. It was not even a total backup team. There were some starters. It's 6-1 against Bodo Glimt. Even if it's your backup for a team like Roma, that's just not good enough. 2 losses in a row coming into the game against a team that have won every single game in the league this season. It's rough. The player to watch out for is Lorenzo Pellegrini, the midfielder, 25 years old. He's of course a great player. He's always been a great player, and this season he's been great. 7 games, 7 starts in the league, 4 goals and an assist. There, 2.4 key passes per game. That's excellent so far for a midfielder, and we'll see if he continues this season. Napoli is totally different. They're winning 6 games out of the last 7. They only lost came at home to Spartak Moscow in the Europa League. They're having a terrific season after missing out on Champions League on the last day last season. The best player for me is Victor Osimhen, the player to watch out for. 7 games, 7 starts, 5 goals. That's sensational, honestly. He's having a great season. For my prediction, I'm going with a 2-1 Napoli win. They're going to continue their winning run, while Roma will get a 3rd loss in a row. Roma's goal scorer is going to be Henrik Mkhitaryan. The goals from Napoli, of course, one from Osimhen and one from Lorenzo Insigne. For my last league, it's Marseille versus PSG, the Classique in Ligue 1. Marseille having a pretty decent season, 17 points after 9 games, 3rd, that's great. They played 1 game less than everyone apart from Nice, and PSG, of course. It's PSG, 27 points after 10 games. In the Europa League, Marseille are doing okay, nothing special, while PSG are doing great in the Champions League, top of their good group. Another very inconsistent run of form, only 1 win in the last 5 games for Marseille, 2 in the last 7 games. They started the season so well, and it's kind of died down a little bit. But Arkadiusz Milik, for me, is their best player. He's starting to come back. He was injured for a long time. Only 1 start, 2 games, but got already a goal in Ligue 1. And he's probably going to get back to form pretty soon. It's the total opposite for PSG, with 6 wins the last 7 games, only 1 coming against Rennes. They're having a great season as usual. Messi, for me, is their best player, of course. The key player to watch, it's Lionel Messi. In Lyon, no goal contribution after 3 games, but it's going to come pretty soon, probably. He just needs time, but it's kind of surprising he doesn't have a goal contribution. For my prediction, I'm going to go with actually a 2-2 draw. Even though PSG are in way better form, I think Marseille are going to turn up for this game because it's a rivalry. The goals from Dimitri Payet and Cengiz Under while PSG will score through Mbappe brace. That signals the end of our video. I've used SofaScore for this video, and it's a great app. I encourage you to download it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like button and comment what you want me to do new. And yeah, I'll see you next Friday.